Yes, people. Okay, in this article, we're going to take a look at Reform UK and looking at their manifesto pledge of 90 billion in tax cut, which might be abandoned right now, according to the deputy leader Richard Tice. So, Reform UK's deputy leader, that's Richard Tice over there, has admitted the party cannot deliver the 90 billion pounds in tax cuts promised in its manifesto, saying it would concentrate on public spending cuts once in government. Richard Tice, who is a property millionaire, said key election pledges such as lifting the income tax threshold would be an aspiration, and that once in government, reform would concentrate on cutting the civil service and scrapping net zero. Reform's leader Nigel Farage is said to be planning a speech next month to overhaul the party's economic policy, which Labour and the Conservatives see as key weaknesses. The Times reported that Farage would promise to reduce spending before reducing taxes. Farage has previously said he expected to make £350 billion worth of spending cuts over the course of the Parliament, the equivalent of axing the whole school budget every year or wiping out a third of the NHS funding annually. So big numbers there. Now, he has said he would find the savings via cuts to net zero, migrant hotels, and diversity initiatives, but added the target figure was also widely expected to be revised. A manifesto is based on a point in time, Tice told Times Radio. The principles behind it are absolutely rock solid. We said we've got to make every basically significant saving they can in order to fund a different way to run the economy. What's happened since then is the state of the economy, because of the mismanagement by the Labour government, the numbers have got far worse, and we will be focusing relentlessly, as I've been saying, on the savings. Policies in the manifesto include raising the inheritance tax threshold to £2 million, lifting the income tax personal allowance to £20,000 and higher rate basically to 70,000, reducing corp tax to 15%. It also included tax relief on private school fees and cuts to fuel duty. As an aspiration, that's absolutely the plan. The principle behind it is basically, but we cannot do any of these type of things given the state of the finances until we deliver on the savings, Tice said. We're focusing on the savings, deliver on the regulation cuts. That's the way we change. That's the way you run and manage the economy. Then when you get, good performance related tax cuts further down the road, only when you delivered on the savings. Right. Reform has made a major play of finding cuts in the local government after victories in 2025 local elections, suggesting the party would send in cost cutting teams modeled on the US President Donald Trump, i.e., Dodge, the Department of Government Efficiency. Pai said changes to regs would make cost cutting easier, saying they would not run up against the same issues nationally. We will change the obligations that are set down by the government because we will completely be, boldly making change the way the government functions, the way the civil service functions. There are a whole range of things, frankly, that the government does at the moment that regs provide that are a hindrance to productivity, a hindrance to growth. A Labour spokesman said Reform's economic plan was built on sand, i.e., weak. Farage continues to flirt with Liz Truss's economy crashing unfunded pledges, which might leave family finances at risk. Working people simply cannot trust reform. They offer anger but no answers. The spokesman said only the Labour government is focused on renewing Britain so that we can grow the economy and put money back in people's pockets. Now, the Institute for Fiscal Studies has previously said that the Sums and Reforms UK 2024 manifesto were implausible, regardless of the pros and cons of shrinking the state or any other specific measures. The package as a whole, holistically, is problematic, it said. Spending reduction would save less than stated, and the tax cuts would cost more than stated, by a margin of tens of billions of pounds per year. So, major difference there. The Conservative Shadow Chancellor Mel Stride said the plans were all over the place. Reform stood on a platform last year of huge unfunded commitments, which would have wrecked the public finances. They cannot be trusted to run our economy. Its Corbynism is in different colour, undeliverable, uncosted, and totally detached from reality. Britain needs a serious and honest plan to live within our means, support wealth creators, and grow the economy. There you have it, folks. So, the Reform UK Party potentially looking at abandoning manifesto pledges of £90 billion in tax cuts, according to Richard Tice, their deputy leader. Okay, people, do let us know in the comment section below what you think about that in terms of their manifesto. What do you think? Do you agree? What's your comments? Drop a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.